Hello. We're gonna play some more Doki Doki Literature Club today. I'm feeling a little antsy about it, I won't lie. Got like a weird pit in my stomach, but I guess we should just get into it, right? Okay. I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. I guess this is where we left off. The first... Well, my second go at the first day of literature club where we had to write a poem. I've unlocked a special Oh, this is a great way to start. Oh, man. Okay, yeah, I want to read the special poem. I can't convince myself to go to therapy when I'm the happiest I've ever been. I'd rather keep this up until I blow my cover and someone takes me to the emergency room. Okay, alright, well that was something. Now I have to make a decision. Do I go through all the stuff with like, do I repeat the path I was trying to go with the first time? Or do I switch tracks and try for Natsuki? I mean, I feel like we're just gonna have to see where, like, I need to know what the first path was. Okay, let's just do like we were doing before. What I think maybe Analysis. Judgment explode. I'll put a little bit of Natsuki in there just for funsies. Is it gonna like glitch out if I choose the things that were geared towards Sayori? No, it's just gonna switch them around now? Ooh. Okay. Boop. I think I'm just too scared. I'm just too scared of everything now. I think that was more Natsuki this time, so. Hi again, Tomothy. Glad to see you didn't run away on us, ha ha ha. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Tomothy. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it? I didn't care for that. I did not care for that. Oh, come on. Like, he deserves any slack? You already had to be dragged here by Monica. Oh no! Oh no! I just noticed the picture in the background. They just have a poster of Sayori hanging in her bedroom in the classroom. Was that there from the start? Am I just an idiot? Why does it have to be there in the background haunting me? Why? I know I made a mistake. I know. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Why is she in front of the dialogue? What? What? Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps their manga collection in the club room. Is Yuri supposed to be so big? I am just so... And it's also on an angle. I am so put off by this. I am so put off by all of this right now. Scares my brain. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. I'm sorry, Timothy. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay? Why are you taller now? Why so much taller in this one? Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance. Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have interest in picking up a book to read? Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now. Is the music weird too? Every now and then I'm getting like a weird off tone, and it makes me stop every time. So it only feels right for me to do something like that if you ask. Why did that scare me so bad? But wait, I didn't mean it like that. Ooh. Ooh. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. No, it's not that, Yuri. I'm just really put off by the picture of a girl hanging in the background. And the off-kilter photo and how much bigger you are in this playthrough. You're taller and I'm scared. I want to try to be a part of this club. So even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. Are you sure? I just felt like, well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you might like. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. Is it getting more sideways, or am I actually just losing my marbles? Is it getting more and more off-kilter as I play? I'm scared. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now it's back to level. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. The poster is gone. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more, but at the same time I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Ah! Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry, I was just spacing out. I mutter this, sensing I made her feel uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book you gave me, right? Mm-hmm. I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious. How come you have 2 copies of the same book? Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday... that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's the story about, anyway? Well, I look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison, and the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. But the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing them to... oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler. But anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. Not the thing about the limbs. That's kind of dark, isn't it? I'm realizing this is reminding, like, that storyline reminds me of something that I read somewhat recently, a synopsis for a book that I actually wanted to read. Anyway. Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Timothy? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that this kind of story, it's the kind that challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people, and we're all worthless anyway. Oh, jeez. Then suddenly... I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. Even though that was kind of unsettling. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I missed the last word of that, but it said my whole body gets incredibly, and I didn't catch the last of that. Okay, it's alright. We'll be okay. We'll get through it. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Everything's going to be fine. I kind of forget to pay attention to other people, so I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange, and please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. Ah, that's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? Yes! One moment. I need my fat bat for this. This is fat bat. My emotional support snake is not enough today. This is taking a toll on my brain. Oh, bother. Okay. My knees up here. I'm scared. I mean, you don't have to, but... Is that a thing? I can... Oh, I right-click and the dialogue goes away. Interesting. Cool. Ahaha, what are you saying? Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. All right. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. Is it her, though? Is it her? Is it Yuri? Or is it... Okay. It's not a particularly bad thing. Are you sure, though? Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. What, kind of like having a friend that you've had your whole life? Like your friend from childhood who killed herself, like that? Why did I make bad choices? Yuri is in the corner of my eye. And in the corner of your other eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. That scared me. I'm so dumb. Sorry. I was just bathing in the feeling of your body heat. I can't read fast enough. Oh my god. Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? This is... I have goosebumps again. I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... ha. Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's and hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. I need to read faster for the freaky parts. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here! Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger, which is not what she's doing. I'm scared. There's, like, something's gonna happen. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way I turn the page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? Huh? To turn the page. Oh, sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange, my thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri? This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. Something weird's gonna happen this time. Eh? That's, No, I don't relate to this character at all. This is different from the first time, I'm scared. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses things she says and all that. Oh, that's what you were talking about. Oh no. Sorry, I thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. We're not that far in the book yet. How would he know? How would he know about her characteristics later on in the book? In the book, I'm scared. I'm so scared. Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet. Exactly. So I don't know why that came into my head. Yuri, are you feeling all right? Huh? Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little... My breathing? Yuri puts her hands on her chest as if to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. All right, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about?
Timothy? Did something happen just now?
Eh? I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess. You know something about it. You know something. Because somehow, some way, you know too much. Hold on, my seat cushion is all flimsy and slumpy. I need to move it back. I have a seat cushion. Okay, let's go.
So you don't know anything?
She knows so much. She knows so much, and she's playing with us. She's playing with us, Timothy. Don't trust her. Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her?
Oh, no, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her.
No, nothing.
Uh-huh. Don't worry, I believe you, silly.
I've done this to myself. Why? It's okay.
Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. Here it is.
Monica's voice makes me yawn. Or at least the way I chose to do her voice, because I'm insane sometimes. Alright, if you say so.
Anyway, why don't we start with sharing our poems with each other?
Eh? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri?
Well, she might be a while, so I just figured we'd get started without her. Is that okay?
Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag. Who should I show my poem to first? Natsuki? I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair if I share mine with her first. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions. So basically it's not cute enough for your tastes. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Sigh. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. I picked so many words that catered to Natsuki this time around, when last time it was like fucking one. I don't understand what this attitude is about.
Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try, but that's about it. Ooh. Oh. Sorry, having some window issues here. I'm stuck on the poem. Oh, there we go. I mean, I read it pretty fast. I don't understand why you made me look at it so long. I even slowed down so I could read it in your voice. I read faster than I can say things out loud, but I have to, you know, I'm streaming, like I have to slow it down, but not that slow. Come on, girl. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest! I am? Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly! I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. What a little shit. Look at her little fang. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her.
Well, there's only one person because
I'm already yawning. Just looking at her name makes me yawn now. Okay, here we go. Bitch who knows more than she lets on.
Hi, Timothy. Having a good time so far?
Yeah.
Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening.
I'm just gonna save this right quick, right here. Yeah.
Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
Anyway, want to share your poem with me?
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Don't worry, Timothy. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know?
Yeah, I'm real embarrassed because this isn't the first time I've frickin' done this. And you know.
But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem.
Great job, Timothy. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you.
It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way it counts when I put in some effort.
That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism? Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality.
That's true, isn't it? You're telling me truths. Your face is very serious, and you're telling me truths, and I'm taking it to heart this time. She's gonna kill me, isn't she? She's gonna murder me. Am I talking about Yuri or Monica? Maybe both.
I don't mean that like it's a bad thing, though.
Yeah, because you're totally in on it and you want me dead too. You want to like harvest my soul or something. You're like a weird omniscient demon. I don't know. But
I'm scared. But sometimes I get the impression that she's just totally given up on people. She spent so much time in her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly.
and basking in the heat of, or the warmth of my body heat, or whatever that one was saying.
Like earlier, I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time.
Suddenly the door opens.
Yuri!
I'm back! Did I miss anything?
Not really. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other.
Eh? Already? I'm sorry for being late.
No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more than glad that you took all the time you needed.
All right. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should go get my poem now.
Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean that I always feel that way, you know.
I see. Well, let's read it then.
Hole in wall. But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glance at my surroundings, but my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper, the sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks on my ears? The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen.
This is different than the first one, isn't it? I feel like this, I don't know, I only read the other one once, but I feel like this is different from the first poem she has me read in the first playthrough.
So, what do you think?
It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
Haha, it's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. I like to go to slam poetry meetings every other weekend in my free time.
I don't know. What was the inspiration behind this one?
Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit.
An epiphany?
Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. Huh? What was that? Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. He's going to hate me! You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. Yet. I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really? Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words in the poem as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, but I keep flubbing up her words, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about other people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm. Breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. I also liked the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short? I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Ooh. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Timothy. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Yours was impressive too, so... Nah, if anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Timothy. Me too. I'm also going to be doing the best for me. It's been a while since it's set me on edge. This game has scared me or something. I don't trust it. It's been too long now. You. I guess that's everyone. No. The music was off, and then it went back to normal. This game, it's like it knew. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way that my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monica is writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. Oh, okay. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. This is one of the parts where it's gonna get all screwy. I can feel it. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language?
Did you say something?
Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy.
Ah, thanks. Yours is cute.
Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute?
I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all.
Well, I do have a couple of suggestions.
If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monica liked it, and Timothy did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all,
excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Timothy liked Timothy liked mine too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it.
Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
That's not what I... You're just...
Yuri stands up as well.
Maybe you're just jealous that Timothy appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours.
Huh. And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself?
No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
Ooh! Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Timothy started showing up.
Natsuki!
Natsuki, that's a little...
This doesn't involve you, you omniscient demon woman! You know too much.
Taking out your own insecurities on others like that. You really act as young as you look, Natsuki.
Me? Look who's talking, you wanna be edgy bitch?
Edgy? Sorry that my lifestyle is too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend.
See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know.
If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? The only cute thing about you is how hard you try.
Whoa, be careful or you might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Oh, my bad. You already do, don't you?
Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong with your head?
Yeah, go on. Let Timothy hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you after this.
Huh?
Suddenly, Yuri turns toward me as if she just noticed I was standing here.
Timothy, she's just trying to make me look bad.
That's not true. She started it. Huh? Why? Why is it making me choose twice? I clicked on it. Why is it making me choose twice? Okay, okay. Bing, 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 bing. I don't even know which one I clicked on. I hate this. What do you want? What do you want, Monica? Monica, why? Why are you doing this to me? I was just here for a fun dating sim that had a twist. I didn't know it was this kind of a twist. This is a lot.
Hey, Timothy? Why don't we step outside for a little bit? Okay? Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved.
I hate that there's absolutely no music.
It's probably better for us to stay out of this.
Are they gonna murder each other?
We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Ahaha! Some president I am, right? I can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes. But I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead.
Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom. Oh, she's crying. She quickly runs away.
Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done.
I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it.
Oh boy. Yuri is rocking back and forth on her desk, with her palms on her forehead. Yuri?
I didn't mean it!
I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki. Or did.
Timothy, please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today.
It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow. Completely.
She's gonna do something to her. She's the one that erased my memory of Sayori. She did something.
Anyway, the meeting is over, so you can go home now if you want.
Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monica.
You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a little bit longer.
I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done.
Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today.
It kind of sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri.
It's not that. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Timothy. It would just be embarrassing with you listening.
Sigh. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I?
I'm sorry for causing trouble.
All I got was, I'm sorry for causing trouble, but I hate, and then I need more stuffed animals. Uncanny. Who's that? Who? I made a bad choice. I made a bad choice. I will atone. Everything is scary. Ugh. Oh, you appreciate me reading it out loud and giving them different voices. Thank you. I'm trying. Well, it's more fun for me too if I read them in silly voices. Oh boy. Okay. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Welcome back, Timothy. Why is she Why? Hi, Yuri's side boob. I'm not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression. It's almost like she can tell I can only look at one titty. But the rest of her titty is gone. Read anymore. I'm so put off. Oh my gosh. But the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. Why is it only like... Why is it only a piece of her? Where's the rest of the picture? Oh, there she is. Okay. A whole picture. Okay. Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki is reading manga at a desk, and surprisingly, Monika isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. I don't like this.
About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before, and something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well.
Yuri, I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I had already decided that there's no way you can be a bad person. It's a little early to be making those kinds of assessments, Timothy. And now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it.
Timothy, don't say those kinds of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person. And I'm really glad that you joined this club.
I feel like making her sound kind of creepy feels like the natural way to do this, but I'm gonna try to be consistent.
Everything is a little bit brighter with you around and... sorry, what am I saying right now?
Hey, have you guys seen Monika? No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Man. Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either? Yuri is clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her.
No, I haven't.
Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that?
Natsuki, about yesterday, I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said, and I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So...
Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Jeez. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. Sorry, I don't like it when the writing gets all weird. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. Monika wiped her memory. She is a demon. I'm convinced. I'm convinced she's a demon or some... Like, she has to be. She's some kind of weird creature. She's not a human. There's no way. She's not a regular girl. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you?
But...
I'll accept your apology anyway if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear, since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that. Ahaha.
No, not at all. I don't hate you.
Ahaha. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though. Hey! Suddenly, the door swings open.
Sorry, I'm super sorry.
Ah, there you are.
I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything.
Nah. Well, Natsuki was. I was not.
Uh-huh.
What took you so long anyway?
Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time.
That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least.
I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano.
Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica.
Don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good yet.
Still, that must require a lot of dedication. So I'm still impressed.
Oh, well, thanks, Yuri.
You should play something for us sometime.
That's...
Monica looks at me.
Well, I am working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will.
That sounds cool. I look forward to it.
Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Tomothy.
Monica smiles sweetly. Ah, I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that.
Don't worry. I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently.
I see. I'm not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck.
Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I?
Not really. I choose not to bring up anything that the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki has already run off into the closet.
Tomothy, since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you would like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club.
Yeah, definitely. I planned on it anyway.
Okay. Can we start now? Let's find a place to sit. I'm being a little forceful, aren't I? So I'm sorry. My heart just won't stop pounding for some reason.
Don't worry about it. If anything, it's nice to see you have so much energy.
Yeah, but I need to try to calm down. I won't be able to focus on reading like this.
Take your time. Yuri takes a deep breath and pulls a copy of the book out of her bag.
Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first?
Not at all.
Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well.
Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside.
Can you hold this for a second?
Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle.
I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk, and then I'll go get some water.
She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appeals elegant and methodical. I can't make any, I have no jokes about long legs relating to her being a serial killer. We learned from my last attempt that she has a thing about knives before the Sayori thing. Poor Sayori. I still feel so bad.
Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back.
I might as well walk with you.
That's okay. You stay here. It won't take long.
Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom.
Did Yuri leave you again?
No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea.
Oh, okay.
She went by herself this time, and it was like first time, I think. Yeah, we were going to be going together, and then Monica was like, why do you need two people to do that?
Sorry for misunderstanding.
10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Is something holding her up? I don't like this.
I don't like this at all. This feels bad. I'm bored just waiting here, so I decide to go look for her. Oh, that's kind of cool. The music, when we left the room, it sounds like it's still coming from inside the classroom, like it's muffled through the doors. That's really cool. Kind of off-putting at the same time, but also cool. Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri to be would be the nearest water fountain. I'm so scared. I don't want to go anywhere. Can we just stay in the classroom, Tomothy? Can we please just stay in the classroom? I start heading down the hallway. Oh. It's gonna get scary. That's the first thing that Sayori ever said where I had to figure out her voice. I guess I'll have to use her voice for it again. Okay, let me sip some water because doing her voice hurts me. Man, it's been a little while. What's that noise? It's Sayori panting to catch up with us on our way to school. It's coming from around the corner. Oh no! Oh, no! No, 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 not around a corner. Not around a corner. Bad, help me. Oh, shit, okay. It sounds like breathing. God damn it, why? Why? I don't know how else to make KHHHHH a vocalization, so that's just... Oh, a sharp inhale like someone sucking air through their teeth. Well, I misinterpreted that. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. Do we have to, though? Do we have to? Do we have to? Do we have to? Do we have to? Flip a coin. Heads is we have to. Oh, shit, we have to. Okay. Yuri? Oh. Yeah. Okay, so it, the sound did the rewindy thing, and, so... Don't you fucking dare! How dare you scare me like that? Corner of my eye, in the sliver of the door that's open, shadowy figure. Fucking... You're a little shit. Damn it. Okay, so it rewound through the sound, and also, all of the dialogue. So, we're just gonna pretend that didn't happen? That was some Monica shit? Oh, gosh. That had to be Monica. It has to be Monica. She's the one that said that Natsuki wouldn't remember anything, and Natsuki didn't remember anything. Monica's a demon. Monica's a fucking demon. And she rewound this. I wasn't supposed to see Yuri slashing up her arm. So she rewound time. She's a time demon. Now I'm scared. Oh, hold on. I have to close the door properly so he can't scare me again. How rude. I mean... serves me right for not closing the door properly in the first place, but we have... Ah! You're such an ass! He banged on the door.
That was embarrassing. Well, that would be my moderator Gruticus right there. Everybody say hello. Meaner.
I'm back. Thanks for waiting patiently. Timothy, do you like oolong tea?
Oolong tea? Hell yeah. Yeah. Anything is fine.
Very well.
Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees.
Now it's time to get the teapot.
You really do this properly, don't you?
Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others.
You shouldn't do any less when you're making tea for yourself, man. I've got a kettle with very specific temperature settings for different kinds of tea because I'm a fancy bitch who likes tea. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything, especially since you're not an expert, you need to taste how it is when you do it proper.
In that case, you'll only be even more impressed.
See? Like, this is the problem. This is why it's gonna hurt so bad the more bad things that happen to Yuri, because, there's no way this game can go well. There's no good ending. That's how I'm feeling about this. The way things are going, it can only be bad. And I feel like me and Yuri have a lot of overlapping interests. Not so much with the knives. I have one because it looks cool. I still think she cuts up neighborhood animals. But I guess we'll find out, right? We'll see. Ah, perhaps I will. My nerves right now. My nerves are just all jangly. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now.
Is that so? I was letting it show, and you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around anyway.
Ah, that's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much.
You're always worrying about me, Timothy.
Are you? I thought I heard something. I'm just scared. I'm just so scared.
It's very endearing.
Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us.
Timothy, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today?
Why's that?
It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk.
Ah, sorry, I didn't realize.
No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it.
It's from hunching over small animals to murder them. I'm sorry, Yuri, that was a mean thing to say. Is that so? I wonder why that is.
It's most likely because
oh, right!
It's most likely because of my tremendous breasts!
Back pain from giant titties. It's not a joke. It sucks. But in this case, it had to be a joke. I needed to make the joke again. It was there. Your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading?
Yes! I have terrible reading posture! So that's why we should sit on the floor.
Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. Timothy, you're a dum-dum. I retrieve the book from my bag. Ah, I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, this is where I feed her chocolate and it's weird, isn't it? As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other.
I can't see too well.
Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Oh, teenage boys.
Your teacup.
Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. There it is! Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally manage to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Ah, sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want.
Ah, that's okay. I won't take any.
Are you sure?
Well, if I touch it, then I might get smudges on the pages.
Oh, you're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad.
No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay?
Are you sure?
Of course.
Yeah, this is the chocolate scene. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg.
Ooh, leg touchies.
Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate, and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it.
Eh?
Yuri's expression suddenly breaks.
Did I just...
Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened.
Tomothy.
Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Yuri starts to breathe heavily. Music stopped. Hate it. Hate it. Hate it. She's developing the lust for blood right now. Right now. Right now. This face, lust for blood.
I can't. Tomothy.
Suddenly, Yuri forcefully grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet. My teacup gets knocked over.
Tomothy. My heart.
Why are the lights out?
My heart won't stop pounding, Tomothy. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore.
Is she gonna murder me? Is it murder every one time? Is this her shadow? I'm scared.
Can you feel it, Tomothy?
Yuri suddenly presses my hand against her chest.
Why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind.
This is scary.
I can't make it stop. It even makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you.
Oh lord, this is...
Okay, she's got some crazy eyes. I'm... There are other people in the room, Yuri. More breathing? We were in the closet? She closed the doors and we were in the closet? Is that what just happened? She's gonna murder me. My skin feels all buzzy. I don't like this. This is something else.
It's time to share poems.
Who should I show my poem to first? I like your last one better. Huh? Really? Well, yeah, I can tell you were a little more daring with this one. But you're really not good enough for that yet. It fell flat. That may be true, but I just wanted to try something different. I'm still figuring this all out. Fair enough. You're still new to this, so I wouldn't expect you to find your style right away. I mean, everyone in the club writes really differently from each other. Maybe you'll find a little influence from all of us. For instance, I noticed that you were spending some time with Yuri today. Not that I care who you spend your time with. After all, I was taught never to expect anything from anybody. So it's not like I was waiting for you or anything. Oh, the tropes. Still, you should at least look over my poem. You'll probably be able to learn something from it. Amy likes spiders. This is interesting because I definitely went with a more spread out selection for the words that I used for my poem. Whereas last time I did like all Yuri words and Natsuki wouldn't even read my poem. But also Yuri's a lot scarier this time around. Anyway, Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. Me and Natsuki can't be friends. I like spiders. I like spiders a fair deal. They're pretty cool. I have a spider. I have a tarantula. Her name's Reginald. She's pretty cool. Sorry, Natsuki, we can't be friends, because apparently that makes me gross. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Like, anyone would agree to that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or a guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out, they'd make fun of you or think less of you. Okay, so but does she actually hate spiders that much, though? Is she expressing her own personal hatred of spiders as well? Okay, is this because she likes manga and she has to hide them in the closet in the club room? Or does she like to cut out people's lungs and make little hand puppets with them? They're just so cute and they fit on your hands and they're so warm? I don't know. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? Okay, so maybe not long hand puppets. I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Maybe she's into taxidermy? I don't know. Why is it always... Such as two of the girls in this very club, whom I respectfully won't name. Kind of ironic that even in my one place of comfort, I can't even have people respect me. Geez, now you're making me complain too much. What did I do? For what it's worth, I respect you. Well, I guess thanks. But it's kind of obvious that you respect Yuri more, so whatever. We're done sharing, so you can leave now. I don't want to talk to Yuri because she scared me.
I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today.
Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it?
Timothy, this one might even be better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday, I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing.
Maybe that's why you did a good job explaining? I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty.
Ah, that makes me so happy. It's so amazing to feel like I'm valued, Timothy. Everything that you write is a treasure to me. My heart pounds just holding it. I want to write a poem about this feeling.
I don't want to read it. I really don't want to read it. It's gonna be scary.
Is that bad, Timothy?
Yes.
I'm not being weird, right? I'm having a harder time than usual at concealing my emotions. I'm kind of embarrassed. But right now, I just want you to read my poem too. Okay? Wheel. A rotating wheel. Turning an axle. Grinding. Bolt head. Linear gearbox. Falling sky. 7 holy stakes. A docked ship. A portal to another world. A thin rope tied to a thick rope. A torn harness. Parabolic gearbox. Expanding universe. Time controlled by slipping cogwheels.
Time controlled by slipping cogwheels? Like, is this, like, hinting at what Monica does? Monica controls time.
Existence of God.
Is Monica a god?
A time god. A demon time god. Swimming with open water in all directions. Drowning. A prayer written in blood. A prayer written in time, devouring snakes with human eyes.
Is she a demonic snake time god?
A thread connecting all living human eyes. A kaleidoscope of holy stakes. Exponential gearbox. A sky of exploding stars. God disproving the existence of God. A wheel rotating in 6 dimensions. 40 gears and a ticking clock. A clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planet. A clock that ticks 40 times. Every time it ticks every second time. A bolt head of holy stakes tied to the existence of a docked ship to another world. A kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks. A time-devouring prayer connecting a sky of 40 gears and open human eyes in all directions. Breathing gearbox. Breathing bolt head. Breathing ship. Breathing portal. Breathing snakes, breathing God, breathing blood, breathing holy stakes, breathing human eyes, breathing time, breathing prayer, breathing sky, breathing wheel.
Yuri, that's a lot.
It doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen.
My pen? You used my pen? Did you steal my pen to write this poem? Did you steal it from my bedroom? Did you sneak into my house, into my bedroom while I was sleeping to watch me sleep and steal my pen so you could write this poem?
That is, a pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I just really like the way that it writes. So I wrote this poem with it, and now you're touching it? I'm okay.
You know, initially, I was getting, like, super stalker vibes from Monica. I still kind of do. But now I feel like she is a time demon. So she just knows everything all the time. It's less stalkery and more that she just sees all. Yuri is stalkery, though, for sure. Hella stalkery right now.
I'm okay. What did I just... Can we pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem, though.
Who should I show my poem to next? Haha.
Timothy, I think you saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to see.
Monica, why are you doing this to me? Monica, why? I did see something. I saw something and then you made me not see it. You rewound time and sounds and dialogues and I...
I didn't want to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. It's getting kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you. Which shouldn't be a problem in itself, but when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. Isn't that kind of messed up?
Honestly, I've had friends who have self-harmed before, and it's a very specific feeling when you find out. And I mean, like, we did catch a glimpse and then time rewound, and this is just a game, but like I said, it's a very specific feeling when you find out that somebody you know has started hurting themselves like that.
She even brings a different one to school every day, like she has a collection or something.
Yeah, she likes knives.
I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I think she just gets some kind of high from it.
That is an entirely different specific feeling. Oh boy.
It might even be like a sexual thing.
Monica, I feel like you're telling me too much.
But the point is, you've kind of been enabling her. I'm not saying it's your fault, though. But I guess that's why I had to explain it all to you. So I think if you keep your distance, that would probably be best for her.
I am scared because I'm not sure how much I should listen to Monica.
Ulterior motives.
While you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little more time with me. To put it lightly, I at least have it together in the head, and I know how to treat my club members.
There's so much wrong. There is so much wrong.
But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too.
This looks like something this looks like something from High School Writer's Craft, which, I mean, it makes sense. Literature club, high school, sure.
Save me. The colors, they won't. Bright, beautiful colors.
Should I? Okay, there are vowels missing, but it's only vowels. This is the same. This is. Okay. I'm just gonna write some things down real quick.
The colors, they won't. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise.
I'll be real with you, I'm not entirely sure how to say that word. I'm pretty sure it's cacophony. But I'm just guessing. I know it's not cacophony, but I'm not sure if cacophony is the right way to say it.
The noise. It won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable.
Oh god.
Like playing a knife on a breathing rib cage.
Oh god, okay.
An endless poem of meaninglessness. Of meaningless.
I'm guessing.
Delete her.
Who? Who are we deleting? We already deleted Sayori. Are you deleting? You're deleting Yuri? Is that what you're doing?
Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract.
Girl, you scare me.
I'm just trying to, well, never mind.
You're trying to delete someone?
There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day!
God damn it!
Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me.
I can hear you. I'm scared. I'm just gonna save again. I know I just did it, but I'm...
Anything.
I can hear you. I saved. I listened. Please help me? Oh my gosh. And there are the goosebumps. I'm sorry I called you a time demon. I feel really bad now. Are you trapped in a game?
That's my advice for today.
Aww. I have mixed feelings. I'm scared.
Thanks for listening.
I'm listening. You've unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Guess I have to. No! No! Stare at the dot to reveal a special message. I hate it. 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 I love you. Is that it? Is that it? I'm scared. That was it. Okay.
Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each...
That's Sayori's face. That's her face as my cursor. It's got a glitchy Sayori face, and I don't like that. My eyebrows hurt from furrowing them. Now my cursor's gone. If I move it, is it gonna be her again, though? Yeah, it is. Okay, shit. Alright. Fuck.
We're all done reading each other's poems, right?
Okay, now it's regular cursor again. Ha 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 ha.
We have something we need to go over today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room.
Is this about the festival?
Well, sort of.
Ugh, do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members.
That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations.
Fuck.
So...
I have to listen to Monica. I have to listen to her because last time I did the festival day, I helped Yuri make decorations. She told me not to spend time with her. And I should, then Monica wants me to spend time with Monica. I should listen to her, right?
Don't worry so much.
Wait, I should be working on the pamphlet because Sayori doesn't exist in this playthrough. So I have my own separate job, right? Right? Right?
Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? Look, I know everyone's been a little more lively ever since Timothy joined, and we've started with some club activities. But this isn't the time for us to become complacent. We still only have 4 members. And the festival is our only real chance to find more, you know?
What's so great about getting new members anyway? We already have enough to be considered an official club. More members will just mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage.
Natsuki, I don't think you're looking at it the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? The Literature Club should be a place where people can express themselves like they can't do anywhere else. It should be a place so intimate that you never want to leave. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. So that's why we should work hard and put something together for the festival. Even if it's something small. Right, Timothy?
Oh, come on. You can't take advantage of Timothy to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. Look, Monica, do you really think any of us here joined the club with other people in mind? Yuri never even talked until Timothy joined. As for me, I just like it better here than I do at home. And Timothy isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's so interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're president and all, but you should really consider our opinions for once. That's fucking rude. I mean, I'm not saying you're wrong, but that's fucking rude. Monica is clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words.
That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Timothy want to get more members too, right?
I do. I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. Come on, Timothy, you punk-ass bitch! If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I would probably be lying. Still, if it's up to me to rescue this situation...
No. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club, it's nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I think that everyone here saw it the same way as I did? But that doesn't mean that we're against getting new members or any-
Oh, whoops. But that doesn't mean we're against getting new members or anything.
Timothy, why did you even join this club? What were you hoping to get out of it?
No, he's a slime ball. He's a shitty teenage boy. He was like, ooh, cute girls. Come on. Monica, ask me instead. I like books. I like reading. I like reading lots. I would join your club. I would join the literature club in a heartbeat. Are you kidding me? I just finished a book and it was kind of shit, but I did the whole thing. And I got another book that I'm reading too. I like reading. Come on, let's be friends. How did I switch so hard from being like, Monica's a fucking stalker, Monica's a fucking time demon, she deletes people's memories, and now I'm sitting here like, let's be friends, please. Please, can we be friends? I just feel so bad now. Well, fuck off, Timothy. You're such a tit. That's not really something I can be honest about, is it?
In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice not to join.
Monica sits down and stares at her desk.
What's the point of all this anyway? What if starting this club was a mistake?
Now you've done it, Natsuki.
What, me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest?
It's not about being honest.
Sorry, I'm realizing how dark it is in this room. Hang on. I don't want to be playing this game in the dark. That's I will not play this game in the dark. Screw that. Especially we're coming to the end of this. I'm pretty sure we're coming to the end of this, like, second go-round after the Sayori incident.
It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you've no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that.
You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't There aren't many other places like that for me. And now Monica wants to take it away from me. She's not taking anything away. No, Timothy. It's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I could have just joined any other stupid club. But this one? I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice. Natsuki starts packing up her things. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Natsuki? Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks right out of the classroom.
This is bad. I don't know what to do.
Well, do you have an opinion on the festival?
I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess. Who cares about that obnoxious brat? I mean, I like how quiet and nice the club is right now. And I'm just happy with you here.
That was scary.
But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Nobody would cry if she killed herself.
Well, that was fucked.
I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club.
I mean, like, Natsuki, if you get more members, maybe you'll make more friends, and maybe you'll really enjoy other people's company.
But what about you, Timothy? What do you want to get out of this club?
I don't give a shit what Timothy wants to get out of it. He's a silly little jackass. Yuri repeats the same question as Monica. I decide giving an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along, and for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the literature club a special place.
I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. With each
Why blood tears from one eye? Why blood tears? Why?
With each change in members, the identity of the club as a whole will change too.
We already got rid of one and that's why things are going bad. But we didn't get rid of one. That's a mean thing to say. I didn't do it on purpose, I promise. Oh, fuck.
I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing, stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. So, if you would like to help Monica with the festival, then I'm on your side as well.
Alright. Well, maybe we can all talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods. Oh, she's gonna kill herself tonight. Oh god, that scared me. Oh, fuck.
Hey, Yuri.
Huh?
I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president. And also a wonderful friend.
Monica.
I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever. Okay?
Me too.
Yeah. Let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow.
Okay. I look forward to it. Shall we go, Timothy?
Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat a little bit with Timothy before we leave, just to see what he thinks of his time here and all that. It's important to me as president.
Yuri looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest. Protest? Whatever.
Okay. I trust your judgment, Monica. In that case, I'll see the two of you tomorrow.
That was to stop us from, like, leaving together and having alone time. Good call, Monica.
See you tomorrow.
Monica waves as Yuri exits the classroom.
Phew. Things have been a bit hectic lately, haven't they? Timothy, I just wanted to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club. I would really hate to see you unhappy. I feel kind of like I'm responsible for that as president.
Why? Why static screen? And now no music. Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
And I really do care about you, you know? I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time. With how mean Natsuki is and everything. And Yuri being a little bit, you know. Ahaha!
The scariest ahaha.
Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here.
That's fucking terrifying. Are they not real? Are they not real? Oh, my phone just went off. Scared the tits out of me. Jeez Louise. It vibrated on the desk and I'm scared. Are they not real? It's just a game. It's just a game.
You know what I mean? But it's weird because in all the time you've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time together. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple days.
Has it? Has it, Monica? Yeah, nothing is comfortable. I'm scared.
Sorry, I didn't mean to say something weird. There are just some things I've been hoping to talk about with you. Things I know only you could understand. So that's why— Wait, not yet! No!
Oh god. Okay. Shit. Raindrops. Lucky. Why numbers do that? I saw Monica bip, her little head bip at the bottom of the screen. She bipped. I don't know.
Hi, Timothy. I've been waiting for you. Are you ready to continue reading? I brought my best tea today.
Monica, I told you not to. Ugh, is she really late again?
Inconsiderate as usual, Natsuki.
Excuse me?
Must you always interrupt my conversations with your incessant yelling?
What are you talking about? You say that like I do it on a regular basis or something. I just wasn't paying attention, okay? I'm sorry. Seriously, what's gotten into you lately?
Me? Nothing. Is it really that bad?
See, it is something.
I'll get over it. It's not even anything noteworthy. I've just been feeling a little on edge lately. Anyway, we don't need to talk about it.
Well, I just felt like I needed to bring it up. It's not like I really care or anything.
Oh man, I'm the last one here again.
Well, Timothy just walked in too.
Were you practicing piano again?
Yeah? Uh-huh.
You must have a lot of determination, starting this club and still trying to make time for piano.
Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion? It motivates me to work hard for the festival, and, right. I forgot.
About that, Natsuki, we were all talking yesterday, and, well, we decided that we would like to support the festival as well. However, I understand how you feel about not wanting the club to change. I think we all kind of feel that way. So as long as we're all working together, this club will never become something we don't want. Also, if you help us out with the festival, then I'll buy you a new manga.
Sorry, that last part was really funny. Look, I did some thinking about yesterday. I was a little more hostile than I meant to be, and I guess I really felt threatened or something. But I know this is something that we're doing together. Another new member wouldn't hurt, as long as they're cool. And I guess another girl would be nice this time. But more importantly, I would hate to see the event suck just because I chose to back out. I'm a pro, you know? So I'm gonna help too, and we'll make sure it's done right.
Thank goodness. Isn't that great, Monica?
Monica?
Yeah, that's wonderful. It wouldn't be the same without you, Natsuki. Anyway, Tomothy, what do you want to do today? I was thinking we could...
We already have plans today.
Oh, is that so, Yuri?
That's correct. Timothy is already engaged in a novel that we're reading together. Aren't you glad I've already gotten him into literature, Monica?
I suppose. I was just... Actually, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You guys can do whatever you want.
Yes! Thank you for understanding, Monica. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first?
Are we doing this again? Are we doing this again? Not at all.
Thanks very much. If there's one thing I can make that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea.
We're doing this again. Not to mention
for yourself as well.
Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves the water pitcher from the shelf with the filter inside.
Can you hold this for a second?
Sure.
Yuri hands me
the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle.
I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk, then I'll go get some water.
She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical.
Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back.
I might as well walk with you. We've done this. This is the third time. We're gonna do this like days in a row? What the?
But that's okay. You stay here. It won't take long.
Oh, fuck. Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom.
Did Yuri leave you again?
No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea.
Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding.
We're doing this again. 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Is something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here, so I decide to go look for her. Will you tell Monica, please? Like, bring a buddy. Bring anybody. Like, don't go by yourself, please. We're doing this again. Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri to be would be the nearest water fountain. I start heading down the hallway. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. A sharp inhale, like someone is sucking the air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. Fuck, I don't want to do this again! Yuri? Yeah? And here we go.
Wait. How did I... Sorry, I just had a really weird déjà vu. This hasn't happened before or anything, right? My head has been a little fuzzy lately. I hope it hasn't really been showing or anything. I would hate for you to think I'm weird just after we started spending time together. I mean, everyone has a few unusual things about them. But expressing those things so soon after meeting someone is usually seen as inappropriate or unlikable. At least that's what I've discovered. When I was a bit younger, I think I would come on really strongly and get a little too intense. It made people not want to be around me. So I started hating those things about myself, my obsession with certain hobbies, and the way I can't control myself when I get too excited about something. So, I eventually stopped trying to talk to people. If nobody could ever like me for the things that matter the most to me, then it's just easier if I close myself off. But recently, something's been wrong. I don't know what it is, but every time we come to the club, my heart starts to go crazy. Like it's going to rip out of my chest. It overwhelms me with energy and emotions that I can't let out. It's been making me do weird things. I don't know why it's happening. Timothy. Is it just me? Or has Monica been acting a little off lately? She's always been a sweetheart ever since I joined the club, but recently, I've been feeling something sharp whenever she's around. I'm not crazy, right?
Oh. Not unsimilar. She's got small pupils and you've got big, huge ones, but like, please don't hurt me in my sleep, fat bat. Very squish and huggable. No, I don't think you're crazy.
Please tell me I'm not. I couldn't say anything before because she's always listening. But finally, we're alone. Can we just stay here for a while? Yeah. I just want to stay here. Just the two of us. We can stay here until the club ends. And then we'll have the club room all to ourselves. Nobody to interfere with our reading time. Nobody to make me feel like stabbing myself in the throat.
There's this image of Monica, like, superimposed on top or whatever. It's all faded, and I am very concerned.
That was a joke. Just a joke. I do like knives, though. It sounds strange, but you wouldn't understand if you've never seen how beautiful they can be. I have an idea.
I don't want to know your idea, and no, I don't want to know.
Why don't you come to my house sometime? I can show you my collection. I've gotten them all from various artisans. I make sure to give them all their fair share of use.
Like that raccoon whose eyes glinted in the moonlight?
I don't want them to get lonely or anything.
Lonely knives? Monica, help me!
Nobody deserves to be lonely. Nobody. And that's why I'm so happy you joined the literature club, Timothy.
Monica, help!
Now we don't need to be lonely anymore. Because we have each other. Every day. That's all we need. You know what? Let's quit the literature club. There's no need for us to be around Monica's slimy tongue anymore. Not to mention that other pathetic child. We can walk home together every day after school and read together, eat together, sleep together. Doesn't that sound perfect? It's everything we could ever want. Isn't that why you joined the club in the first place? It's almost like it was fate. Fate that we would meet each other. And now we get that happy ending that I've patiently waited years for. Will you do that with me, Timothy? Well,
Well, okay. Thank you, Monica, I think. Who should I show? Who should I show my poem to first? Natsuki. This one's alright. Alright? Yeah, it's at least better than yesterday's. I still can't really tell how much you actually care about writing, but either way, you're doing alright. Even though you're not really spending time with anyone but Yuri, I still think it's nice to have activities that we all participate in. So you better keep working hard. I mean, I know I'm not president or vice president or anything, but that doesn't mean you can let me down, okay? So at least read mine too for now. But just to be clear, this poem means a lot to me. So read it carefully, okay? Oh, fuck, this isn't a poem, it's a letter. Oh, shit. I don't know how else to bring this up, but there's been something I've been worried about. Yuri has been acting kind of strange lately. You've only been here a few days, so you may not know what I mean. But she's not normally like this. She's always been quiet and polite and attentive. Things like that. Okay. This is really embarrassing, but I'm forcing myself to suck it up. The truth is, I'm really worried about her. But if I try talking to her, she'll just get mad at me again. I don't know what to do. I think you're the only person that she'll listen to. I don't know why. But please try to do something. Maybe you can convince her to talk to a therapist? I've always wanted to try being better friends with Yuri, and it really hurts me to see this happening. I know I'm going to hate myself later for admitting that, but right now I don't care. I just feel so helpless. So please see if you can do something to help. I don't want anything bad to happen to her. I'll make you cupcakes if I have to. Just please try to do something. As for Monica, I don't know why, but she's been really dismissive about this. It's like she just wants us to ignore it. So I'm mad at her right now, and that's why I'm coming to you about this. Don't let her know I wrote this. Just pretend like I gave you a really good poem, okay? I'm counting on you. Thanks for reading. Oh, Natsuki. I changed my mind. Ignore everything you just read. There's no point in trying to do anything. It's Yuri's own fault that she's so unlikable. Can you hear me, Timothy? If you would just spend more time with Monica, all these problems would go away. Yuri and I are too messed up for someone as wonderful as you. This is fucky. Just think of Monica from now on. Monica's a demon! Monica's a demon! Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica? Just Monica, okay? Just Monica. Why did it do that like it's the start of the game? Show my poem to next. Yuri, haha. Finally. Haha. Yuri holds my poem to her face and takes a deep breath. Is she sniffing it?
I love it. I love everything about it. Timothy, I want to take this home. Will you let me keep it? Please?
Sure, I don't care.
You're too nice to me, Timothy. I've never met anyone as nice as you. I could die. No, not really, but I just don't know how to describe it. It's okay to be feeling this way, right? It's not bad, right?
What just happened to her face? I was reading, but I know something happened. Did she go crazy eyes again? Yuri holds my poem to her chest.
I'm gonna take this home with me and keep it in my room. I hope it makes you feel good when you think about me having it. I'll take good care of it. I'll even touch myself while reading it over and over. I'll give myself paper cuts so your skin oil enters my bloodstream.
What the fuck? What?
You can have my poem too. Besides, after you read it, I know you're really going to want to keep it. Here, take it. I can't wait any longer. Hurry, read it!
I can't read it. Usually I'm pretty good at reading and writing. Okay, so Let me just get my stuff set up again here. Ew, gross. There we go. Okay. Sorry about the technical difficulties. Haha. Do you like it? How did they make her eyes look so freaky? Did they use, like... It looks like they put in photos of real eyes. And then... Yeah, it looks like they might have used pictures of actual eyes there to make it look extra haunting.
Do you like it? I wrote it for you. In case you can tell, the poem is about... More importantly, I've endowed it with my scent.
Was the stain not tea? Was that urine? Did she pee on it?
See? Aren't I the most thoughtful person in the club? I think I'm going to vomit.
Who should I show my poem to next? You mean... Okay, yeah.
Don't say I didn't warn you, Timothy.
It doesn't say anything. I won't say you didn't warn me. Oh, that was... Oh no. This is Natsuki. I think things I like about Papa. I like when Papa comes home early. I like when Papa cooks me dinner. I like when Papa gives me allowance. I like when Papa spends time with me. I like when Papa asks me about my friends. I like when Papa asks me about anything. I like when Papa gives me lunch money. I like when Papa comes home before sundown. I like when Papa cooks. I like when Papa gives me privacy. I like when Papa doesn't tell me how to dress. I like when Papa doesn't comment on my friends. I like when Papa doesn't comment on my hobbies. I like when Papa comes home without waking me up. I like when Papa keeps food in the house. I like when Papa uses his inside voice. I like when Papa leaves my stuff alone. I like when Papa accidentally drops coins in the couch. I like when Papa is too tired to notice me. I like when Papa is too tired for anything. I like when Papa is too tired for anything.
Okay, everyone. It's time to figure out the festival preparations. Let's hurry and get this over with.
Jeez, why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it.
Stagnating hair is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen.
Look, can we just get this done? I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Natsuki, I was thinking...
I want to make cupcakes!
Yeah, that. Glad we're on the same page. Yuri, you can... Well, it doesn't matter. Do whatever you want as long as you think it'll help.
Monica, I'm not useless. I'm not useless, you know.
I know that.
I already know what I'd like to do. We can't run a successful poetry event without having the right atmosphere for the occasion. So I'm going to make decorations and set up some nice mood lighting.
There, see? That's a great idea. And that gives us all something to do.
Huh? What about Timothy?
Timothy is going to help me.
Wait, you? You have the easiest job, Monica.
Sorry, but that's just how it is.
Like hell it is. What are you trying to pull?
I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but my task is laborious enough to benefit from an extra pair of hands.
Mine too.
What, your cupcakes? Please.
Like you would fucking know. All you care about now is dragging Timothy around with you and your stupid books. You and Monica.
Hey, I didn't even do anything.
Okay, then why not let Timothy decide who to help instead of abusing your power?
I'm not abusing my power.
Yes, you are, Monica. Just let Timothy make the choice, okay?
Okay, fine. Fine.
Jeez. Timothy, I know how fed up you are with these two by now. We can just...
Natsuki, shut your fucking mouth and let him decide for himself.
You shut your mouth.
Jesus Christ. This is never going to end. Just make the choice, okay?
No! No! It was moving my mouse. I took my hand off my mouse and it went to Monica. What the fuck? Why? I don't want to spend time with Yuri because she's fucking creepy. I'm kind of scared to see what's going on with Natsuki because I've spent like 0 time with her, and Monica is a space-time demon. Ah! It... Yeah. Oh. Do I have to? Do I have to? Do I have to? Do I have to pick Monica? No! I didn't want to click Yuri. I was trying to click Natsuki. I didn't want to click Yuri. I didn't want to click Yuri. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh no, oh no, 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 nope, 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 nope. Nope. Yep. Yep, tell me you can hear me. I hear you, Monica. Fuck that. Fuck that. Okay, alright. Yeah. Unlocked a special poem, yeah. Stare at the dot to reveal a special message. Will it say the same thing as it did before? I'm scared. I hate this. Okay, it does say I love you. Alright. Okay. Did I?
Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems.
Okay. I think I'm gonna stop here for today. My nerves are a little shot right now, so I just need to take a breather. I'm gonna try to pick this up again tomorrow. Thanks for coming along on this wild and crazy ride, haha. Like, my tummy is upset. Alright, well... I'm just gonna save again because I'm scared. Yeah, we'll leave it at that for tonight. Thanks for watching.